Yeah, it was an easy cut to be fair. Easier than the last cut. Made the weight. Siraki got a bit shook. Give him a bit of a twitch. He thought I was going to kick him. He was like, "Oh, please don't kick me." But I'm going to kick him tomorrow anyway, so it makes no difference, does it?
Do you ever make much of like the weigh-ins? Is there much for sizing your opponent up?
Yeah, definitely.
Does it mean much as a fighter?
Definitely sizing him up. Like it was my first time seeing him, obviously. Obviously when we done the show, we were all living with each other, so we sized each other up straight off the bat. We knew what the story was, but we didn't know who we'd be fighting. I sized up Siraki. I was expecting him to be small, but not that small. He will fill out a bit by tomorrow, I'd say, but like realistically, mate, I'll fill up as well, and I'll just be bigger than him and fill up all he wants. He can't make his arms longer or himself taller, can he? So 81. So I'm saying 81.6 fully clothed. So I'm saying like 79-ish.
When they leave home, they don't know how to survive. One of them people standing right there, arm in the crane here, check. Look at the state of this room, lad. Get a pan.
See all this rubbish here, yeah? Dennis Frimpong left his crackers. That's Dennis Frimpong. All this rubbish here.
He's been here for 10 hours.
That's a lie.
10 hours he's been here. Look at the state of this gaff.
I'm here since Wednesday morning.
There's like the crackers, and then there's that isotonic. But that's not even rubbish because there's still stuff left. I'm gonna take that with
There's
me.
nothing in the isotonic.
But do you know what? To be fair, my room's not much better than this because when you weight cut in a room, bro, shit just gets thrown about, bro. You know what I mean? Like
You're right in the hotel.
you're thinking about water in your mouth, not fucking clothes on the floor and that. Oh, fuck yeah.
That first round, he was sort of trying to take you down against your fence quite a bit. Were you sort of expecting that him to wrestle quite a bit?
He didn't wrestle loads. He didn't wrestle as much as I thought he would, and his wrestling wasn't great, but he was definitely strong. But look, it is what it is. You know, as I say, I'm only a baby in the game. You know, I'm only doing MMA 3 years. You know, and like I'm only pro since last year. He's been pro fucking years. He has. You know, so yeah. You know, there was an experience gap. I think if I was as experienced as he was, I would have chinned him, and I think that's obvious to see. I nearly chinned him regardless. So, yeah.
Obviously, a fantastic opponent for you at this point in your pro career. What do you think you'll take away from the fight?
That I can hang with people that are way more experienced than me. You know, I can hang with like guys that are. You know, this guy was ranked number 8 until very recently. You know, he just got removed from the rankings, and the guy who is ranked number 8, a lightweight, didn't beat him as bad as that, you know. He lost a round. I won every round. So it is what it is, you know. I just feel like taking forward, fucking don't fight short cunts and try and head kick them because it goes over their head. But yeah.
When he was going in for the takedown, Denis was attacking his arm quite a bit. Was that something you worked on with him?
Yeah, just obviously from the last fight with George, the issues were with not separating hands and not really moving positions and transitioning and working on things. So yeah, a lot of work's gone in, a lot of tears were shed that day, and then a lot of hard work's gone in since on just refining his game, working on separating hands, and there was a result of that tonight against a real strong guy, you know, with his hands connected and stuff like that. So yeah, everything that we worked on came off, and just would like to see a little bit more boxing in that range, but that's just me being picky, I guess.
Yeah, fantastic win over you. A decent opponent for Denis at this point in his career, like.
Yeah, and yeah, good, and gets the confidence back into him now, doesn't it? So yeah, I think like momentum's a motherfucker, isn't it? So I think the positive momentum he can get from a result like this, and I'm sure he's going to shout it from the rooftops, and he'll enjoy this side of it, and then push on from there. Hopefully get another veteran, and he's in a rush. Dennis, he's 28 years old. He's only had 3 pro fights, but he thinks that and he knows that he's good destined for good things, and he's competing against good pros now, so he wants to compete. He's in a rush to compete against good pros on the night, so looking forward to a good matchup, probably April in Birmingham, and getting back again, get that momentum going. I'm sure he'll be calling everyone out.
You reckon you were going to get the finish beforehand, obviously it didn't quite come. You disappointed in that, or are you happy you got the cage time?
I'm happy I got the cage time, but I am disappointed that it's a bit bittersweet, isn't it? I'm disappointed I didn't get the finish. But like I say, you can't get a finish in every fight, and he's a tough cunt, mate. He's had 30 fights. He knows how not to get finished. I think I nearly did have the finish at one stage, but maybe showboat a little bit less. You know what I mean? That might be a thing.
It looks like that showboating comes quite naturally to you, like.
It does. I enjoy being in front of a crowd. You know what I mean? I enjoy being in there, and I enjoy giving the fans a show. You know, at the end of the day, like, they paid money to come see the show, and people pay for the pay-per-view. The people pay the pay-per-view. So yeah, you've got to give them a show. You know, I'm a natural entertainer. That's you know, I actually come from an entertainment background. I used to perform in front of crowds with fire. So now I just perform in front of crowds with banging people in the face.
I know you said you expected him to wrestle a bit more, but was there anything else he did that sort of surprised you?
His back escapes were like surprisingly good, to be honest. Like he's weird. It's weird. He's hard to keep on his back. It's hard to keep on his back. But we also were very slippery in the third round. You know, it was a bit slippery. The ground was a bit slippery as well at one stage. But it is what it is. Like I say, I'm happy with the way the fight went. Get me on Tips for a Game Changer, mate. That's all I'm saying. Even Jan knows it, mate. Fuck. We do it, and that'll be the end of it. You get me? Let's just get it done. Just put me in there. Team Ireland. First Irish fighter to get a win on Oktagon. And the Irish need a contingent in the Game Changer, and I'm the one for it. You know what I mean? Arshem's going down to featherweight, so he's not doing the Game Changer.
145, son.
145. He's chasing Pokorny down to featherweight, because I was going to call him out. But we're fighting all these cunts. All of them. They're all rats.